Good afternoon. Today we discuss the second lesson, animals and plants. The last class we already discussed the animals and plants. Animals are different from plants in many ways. Food habits, breathing, movement and reproduction. I repeat once more in each category. I repeat once more. Please listen here. The first one, food habits. Second one, breathing, and third one, movement, and fourth one, reproduction. Please listen here. The animals are different from plants in many ways. The first one, food habits, second one, breathing, and third one, movement, and the last one, reproduction. Repeat once more. Please listen here. Food habits. Plant eating animals and flesh eating animals. The animals which eat only plants, that is plant eating animals, and animals which eat only flesh, that is flesh eating animals. The last class we already discussed plant eating animals and flesh eating animals. Then all of you study well in each category different examples. Okay. Next, breathing. Animals have breathing organs. Animals have breathing organs. And in case plants breathe through a tiny holes on their leaves called stomata. The plant's breathing organ, please listen here. The plant's stomata. Please listen here. The plants breathe through their tiny holes on their leaves called stomata. The breathing organ plants stomata seen on the leaves. Okay. The next, insects. Insects such as flies and cockroach breathe through a tiny holes on their body surface, that is called spiracles. Please listen here. The plants breathe through a tiny holes on their leaves called stomata, and the next, insects like flies and cockroaches breathe through a tiny holes on their body surface, that is called spiracles. Clear? Yes. The next, frog. Frog breathe through a breathing organs, nose and skin, because frog to live both on land and water. That is the breathing organ, nose and skin, because to live on both land and water. All of you clear? Yes. These are the breathing organs. The last class we discussed. The next one, Next one, movement. Please listen here. Movement. The animals can move from one place to another. For what? In search of food. Animals can move from one place to another in search of food. Plants also move, but it cannot move one place to another. It fixed to the ground. Clear? Fixed to the ground. But their parts, the branches of plants, the parts of the plants show some movements. That is the movement in case of plants. For example, the branches of plants grow towards sunlight. Clear? That is the movement in case of animals and plants. For example, animals, a bird can fly in search of food. A bird can fly far in search of food. Okay. A tiger roars about in the forest looking for food. Clear? That is the movement. The next one, reproduction. Reproduction, the process of producing young ones, that is reproduction. Reproduction takes place in two ways. Please listen to me. Reproduction takes place in two ways. Reproduces by giving birth to their young ones. Please listen here. Reproduction takes place in two ways. The first one by giving birth to their young ones, and the second one by laying eggs. Laying eggs. Clear? Reproduction takes place in two ways, by giving birth to their young ones, and second one by laying eggs. The different examples are there. Can you say by giving birth to their young ones? Okay, tell me what are the different examples by giving birth to their young ones. Tell me. The first one, examples: cats, monkeys, dogs. Please listen here. By giving birth to their young ones. Example: cats, monkeys, dogs. These are the different examples. Can you say another example? Yes, human beings. Correct? Human beings by giving birth to their young ones. Okay. The next, by laying eggs. Laying eggs. Examples: birds, snakes, frogs. Please listen here. By laying eggs, birds. Examples: birds, snakes and frogs. These are the different examples. The next class, then all of you find out more examples in your notebook. Clear? Yes, these are the reproduction. Next, please listen here. The next in your textbook, animals and plants. Animals and plants depend on each other. Please listen here. Animals and plants depend on each other. Animals and plants depend on each other. The animals depend on plants or other animals for their food. Please listen to me. Animals depend on plants or other animals for their food. Please listen here. The next, animals and plants depend on each other. The animals depend on plants or animals depend on plants or other animals for their food. Please listen here. The plants prepare their own food. All of you understand? The plants prepare their own food. The plants prepare food in the presence of air, water and sunlight, chlorophyll. That process is photosynthesis. Now please listen here. In case of animals and plants depend on each other because the plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. The plants take in, please listen here. Plants take in carbon dioxide. Plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. And animals and human beings need oxygen to breathe. Clear? Plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. The plants take in carbon dioxide to prepare for what? To prepare food and give out oxygen. And this oxygen, animals and human beings need this oxygen and breathe. Clear? Yes. So animals and plants depend on each other. Animals and plants depend on each other. I repeat once more. The plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. And animals and human beings need oxygen for breathing. Clear? The animals and human beings need oxygen for what? Breathing. In this situation, the animals and plants depend on each other. Animals and plants depend on each other. Then all of you understand? Clear? Yes. The next, please listen here. There is enough plant-eating animals and enough flesh-eating animals in the world. Enough plants, if there are enough plants and enough plant-eating animals and enough flesh-eating animals in the world, there is balance in nature. In your textbook, please listen here, the page number 112. First I read this paragraph. Whenever we kill an animal or cut a tree, we upset this balance. Okay, do not cut a tree. If there are enough plants and enough plant-eating animals and enough flesh-eating animals in the world, then there is balance in nature. Whenever we cut an animal or a tree, we upset in this nature, upset this balance. All of you understand what I say? Okay. These are the animals and plants depend on each other. All of you clear? Yes. Now, I repeat once more. In this lesson, the plants are different or animals are different from plants in many ways. Food habits, in case of food habits, breathing, movement, reproduction, and the last one, animals and plants depend on each other. In this lesson, please listen to me new words. Molds and mushroom. Please listen here in your textbook. New words are there, molds and mushroom. It's a molds and mushroom, it's a non-green plant. Non-green plant. Molds, it's a non-green plant. Cannot make their own food. Cannot make their own food. And mushroom, it's a small non-green plant. It's look like a tiny umbrellas. Please listen here. These are the new words. The first one, molds, and the second one, mushroom. The molds, it's a non-green plant. It cannot make food their own. And the next one, mushroom, it's a small non-green plant and it's look like a tiny umbrellas. Clear? These are the new words. Okay. Next. In your textbook, the let us revise, then all of you read well. All of you read well. And the next one, the fun to learn, the textbook activities. In your page number 113. 113, fun to learn. Please listen here. First I read these questions. First one, first activity, write true or false. Write true or false. The first one, first I read this question. Molds and mushrooms do not make their own food. Molds and mushrooms do not make their own food. Is it correct or wrong? Molds and mushroom. In your textbook, please listen here the first question. Molds and mushroom do not make their own food. Is it correct or wrong? True or false? First I repeat this once more. Molds and mushrooms do not make their own food. Yes. The first one, true. Clear? Second one, a dog breathes through its gills. A dog breathes through its gills. Is the correct or wrong? A dog breathes through its gills. A dog, the breathing organ gills. Is it correct? No. It's a false. A dog breathes through their nose. A dog breathes through their nose. Gills, fish breathe through the gills. Okay, you already studied. The first question, molds and mushrooms do not make their own food. That is the correct. The second one, a dog breathes through its gills. A dog breathes through its gills. Answer is false. Next, third question. Insects have spiracles on their body. Insects have spiracles on their body. Yes, correct. True. The next one, birds and insects help plants to reproduce. You already discussed reproduction. The process of producing young ones, that is a reproduction. Then reproduction takes place in two ways, by giving birth to their young ones and by laying eggs. That is the reproduction. The fourth question, birds and insects help plants to reproduce. That is the correct true. For example, a butterfly sucks nectar from flowers. A butterfly helps plants to reproduce. A birds can help plants to reproduce. These are the questions. Okay, I repeat once more. Write T for true or F for false. The first question, moles and mushrooms do not make their own food. That is the correct statement. And the second one, a dog breathes through its gills. Wrong statement. That is false. And the third one, insects have spiracles on their body. Insects have spiracles on their body. That is the correct statement. And the fourth one, birds and insects help plants to reproduce. That is the correct statement. These are the first textbook activities. All of you clear? All of you understand what I say? Yes. The next, filling the blanks. Please listen here. Filling the blanks. Please listen in your textbook. Frogs breathe through their dash and dash. First question, frogs breathe through their dash and dash. The two breathing organs, nose, skin. Clear? The first answer is nose and skin. Frogs breathe through their dash and dash. The second question, a fish breathes through its dash. Yes, tell me, gills. Gills. Dash and dash reproduce by laying eggs. Dash and dash reproduce by laying eggs. Birds. For examples, turtles, crocodiles, these are laying eggs. Okay, these are the. Now please listen here. You already listened to me the filling the blanks first and second. Then all of you study well. All of you study well and find out another answer next class. Okay, then all of you study well. Now today I wind up our class. See you next class. Thank you.